You must be thinking, how is it possible? Korean is the best. I'll just show you one product. Just see this. 8 hours tak you can put this mask. If you are new to this channel, my name is Prajwalika and I'm from a small town in India called Korsiong, which is in district Darjeeling, West Bengal. And currently I'm living in Japan, Kyoto, Japan. I came to Japan because of my husband. He's working here as a battery scientist in one of the companies, and I came after marriage with him. So last year in the month of July I landed in Japan, and after that I've been in Japan without working, of course, because I don't know, I'm not an anime fan, or I have never imagined before that I would be living in Japan. So I never learned the language, neither I knew anything about Japan, because I never fancied myself living in this country. But since I'm here for the last now almost a year, what are the difficulties, or how is it, what is the reality of living in this country, I'll be sharing it with you. So please watch the vlog till the end and hear my experiences as a Nepali, because I'm a Nepali. So currently I'm going for evening walk, and you can see how nicely everything is spick and span. You cannot see any dust or any, there's no dirt or papers, wrappers, or any kind of messiness on the road or anywhere. It's spick and span. So technically this is my neighborhood. Of course I live in a very different apartment from here. I've almost walking towards one destination where I always go. I'll take you, I'll show you there. And this is the public, you can throw your garbages and trash cans inside this. Depends on the apartment, which apartment can throw it. So yeah, this is just like what we see in Korean dramas. The houses, olden day, made of wood, as you can see. So this has been always my favorite spot to go during evening walk, and I walked past all the houses here and I reached that. I'll show you, it's very beautiful, that spot. So you can see, not far away from where I live, this is the place where I often come and see the sunset out there. Today already the sun is set, so I'll not be able to see. And this is the upper road where car goes, and this is the entire neighborhood, my neighborhood where I stay. To talk about the reality of living in Japan, I think the first thing would be the word that I got to hear often when I was looking for a job, that is muzukashi. Muzukashi means difficult. Why it was difficult? Because I did not know the language. So for those who want to come to Japan and work here, everything is good. But if you don't know the language, then it's of no use. It will be very difficult for you to find job here, because even if they say you need very basic Japanese or no Japanese, or basic level of Japanese, that is never going to happen. Like, you should know at least the conversational level of Japanese. Then only you can find jobs here. So that is the thing. So even if you are sitting for any interview, there will be one section where there will be questions asked in Japanese. So you need to answer that. So that is the reality number one. Now I'm going to another spot which is also beautiful, and during Sakura season there were a lot of flowers, but of course now Sakura is over, so just the trees are there. The second fact about living in Japan is you cannot expect Japanese people to be over friendly with you, or the neighbors to come and have that kind of friendly relation. No, they are very strict with their relationship. It's highly professional. So even if you work or go anywhere, it has to be only related to your job. That's it. You cannot expect them to be it depends, but varies from person to person. But most of the Japanese, they do not like to mingle around, even not just with the foreigners, but even within themselves. They are very closed up. They do not open in the ways that you see other community mixing up and all. Oh, how beautiful on the way. Even if there are flowers on the way, the public property, strictly nobody touches it. It is highly prohibited to use any of the public property. On that note, also, it is very common in Japan to have single seats in restaurants and cafes. That means people, Japanese, they come alone and work. So it is nothing unusual to sit alone in a restaurant and eat your food. Oh, how beautiful. The spot I was talking about, it is almost, I'm reaching there, but it's very dark already. So I think I have to head back home. So yeah, I'll not be able to show you that beautiful spot today, but you can see on the way, the spot that I was trying to show. Only the midway I can show you. Also, one thing about Japanese people that I have, Japanese and Japanese culture that I've noticed is they do not like their things to be taken away. That means, now the Korean and the Korean skincare is becoming so famous, but you do not know mother of Korean skin products is Japanese skin products that I've seen, and they are so good, but they do not want those things to go out of Japan. So that is also one of the facts. So finally reached home. So I just reached home. And you must be thinking, how is it possible? Korean is the best one. I'll just show you one product. Just see this. 8 hours you can put this mask, sheet mask, and then you can sleep. Yeah, it's so hydrating. So this is just one of the product, and whatever you see in Japan which is marked number 1, you should immediately buy it, because it's the best selling product in Japan. So the other fact of Japan that you might not know, though it's also called the technologically most advanced country, but there's a lot of paperwork and they believe in doing things to perfection. So I was not wearing that red dress for going for an evening walk, but we had just gone outside for the changing of the SIM card, and that took around more than 2 hours. So there's a lot of paperwork, and they believe in documenting and doing things the traditional way. So though it might look like it's very advanced, but they also believe in the traditional roots and doing things very traditionally. The other fact is that more number of years that you have worked in one place and more your age, that is how they judge your credentials. That means your promotion is not marked by how well you do the job, or if you're just a newcomer, then they will treat you like you know nothing, you're just an amateur, and they will judge you according to the number of years that you've worked and your age factor. That is also one of the facts. So guys, this was a short vlog about all the facts that I could tell over my stay of 1 year. I will obviously include many other things that I've learned, and as I discover things in my vlog, of course. And if you liked this vlog, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for many other exciting things.